Hey, big dog. Big dog. She want to tell
Don't be
young man.
Nope. I don't know what you're saying over there. You ain't about to
Express
do all
no.
that big dog and this and that. We're not gonna do that, sir. So we're not gonna spread that narrative. No, boys, we're not gonna do that, guys. Okay, boys. Thank you.
The fuck you talking to?
I'm
She
talking to
talking to
them.
me. She muted me. She talking to me.
That's why I said, boys, we're not gonna do that because we're not gonna. That's not what we're talking about. Okay. I bought the man a coffee. My coffee was free.
That's
I bought
what you look. This the thing.
ain't no thing.
The cup of coffee is the cup of coffee is the equivalent of a pair of shoes for a chick.
Wow. Y'all done bought shoes? Y'all done bought some shoes for somebody?
Yeah.
You trying to go and get you some dick for the cheap. That's all this shit is.
Big dog.
Listen, I didn't say that. I did not say that.
All the way up is what's crazy.
Night and Big Dog need a show. Oh my God.
Play your talk. Thank you very much. Y'all need to go on there and talk old folk talk.
What?
Y'all need to go over there since he said I was old folk. So go over there and talk old folk.
Who said you?
He said I was old folk. Remember, Nighty said I was old folk. Okay. So I was just saying, Nightish. Y'all do need to have your own channel. That would be nice and dope for y'all to be old and older. Old and older.
I did not call anyone old. You young, beautiful. That did not.
We old young folks up in here.
He said too. He said young too. I heard him say it. I heard him say it earlier.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
All right, what I tell
Drip,
you?
stand up for $5. Let me cash that.
Nah, you got to put. You got to move the decimal over. You got to move the decimal over. You got to move the decimal over. Two times.
Hold on. Chat GBT. Okay, hold on.
Hey, Drip, I'll do it if she put them on a glass.
Oh God.
For $5, it's funny.
Oh God.
Y'all are hilarious. Look at Hustler Cash App for $5. Stand up on camera. Gray sweatpants.
What? I don't
Nigga,
cam
you heard
up.
me.
I don't cam up.
I ain't asked you for your face. I asked you for below your waist. Y'all are some hard-headed ass boys. Good night. Let me go back to the video. Lord Jesus.
What, you want to see me from the neck down or something?
You are listen. That y'all are so hard-headed and y'all do not listen. Back to the video. Drip the only one got it. Drip the only one got it. Hustler. Never mind. The thrill is gone. The vagina dried up just that quick. You didn't catch it.
Damn.
I did catch it.
Maybe.
You didn't catch it. You literally were asking me for 21 questions like 50 Cent just a few minutes ago. Like literally. The only person that caught it was Drip. And Nightish caught it because he said put him on the glass. I didn't get no cash app.
Mm-hmm.
And then here you come with the hunter.
Not the hunter.
So I'm just saying. That's what makes it dry up, man. Sometimes you be trying to throw a little slick joke at him and he don't catch it right away. You be like, whoop, next man, off to the next one.
I mean, okay. It's weird though on God, on Folding Them Grave, like when
weird.
When the joke just over your head, you be like, huh?
Well, you ain't paying attention, then yeah.
You're supposed to be paying attention.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, some people just might not have got it. You feel me? Some people just might not have got the joke. Never mind.
That sounds like a you problem.
All right.
I'm just saying that was just
response.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, y'all. Listen.
25.
Who we're gonna be able to have a successful, healthy relationship with may not always fit the exact package we create.
Y'all see the title? Black women still getting pumped and dumped at 50. All I do is meet, date, break up, and repeat.
In our mind.
Which is basically cooking and cleaning. Y'all will complain about that, but that's a man's bare minimum, and y'all don't even want to do that.
Shout out to him.
Meet, date,
shout out to
break up.
I forgot just that quick. I make sure I give him a shout out.
Art to life.
Yeah, there you go. You watch him too.
Repeat. So before I've said, I'm
Oh, this is her series called The Effed Up Circle, and she has a few of these guys.
not approachable. Guys do not come up to me whether I'm with a group or I'm by myself. So, in an attempt to make myself more open and available, I have sat at a bar before, seen a guy who maybe was, attractive, and I've told bartender or waitress, hey, send him a drink over on me and put it on my tab with one condition. Don't tell him it's from me.
What?
And the reason that I've done this before was because I wanted a guy to look and glance and see. And then maybe we would make eye contact. If we would make eye contact, then I would be able to see if he was interested. So the last time I did this, my cousin was sitting next to me, and she's silly. She got the biggest kick out of me doing this. She was like, over here. She was like, I don't want him to think it was me. And I was like, well, then stop looking at him. But he was trying to look, but not trying to look. But his buddy sitting next to him was like completely geeking out. Like he was looking, he was trying to figure out like who sent it over, but he never turned his head around, like almost like he didn't want to know who it was. And so our eyes never connected. And I had gone over to bar this time, the one time that I had did it a couple of times, just to see if I could pique his interest by like grabbing straws off the bar. He didn't bite. So there were a group of Sigmas that one time sitting next to our table, and there were some other people in there. So maybe he couldn't see.
Rejects have been rejected.
Or maybe he was married. I couldn't see if he had a ring on or not. Or maybe he just wasn't interested. But I did notice that when I bought him a drink before, he was drinking Guinness. The drink that was on my tab was an old-fashioned whiskey. So he elevated his game when someone else was buying a drink. So I really wasn't tapped into that. But whatever. My cousin got a kick out of it. She thought it was absolutely hilarious. But again, it was a way to see if someone was open. Like I said, if he had made eye contact with me, maybe there would have been a connection, but there wasn't. So anyway, on to the next one. More to come.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think, fellas? There's two parts to that. She ordered the drink for the guy. He upped his game when someone said, hey, someone's gonna buy you a drink. What are you drinking? He went from his Guinness to his old fashioned. And then her doing the whole buying the drink, kind of looking to see if he's gonna look up to see who it came from, to hopefully. She's 50 years old plus, guys. And again, there's that fantasy, that tradition, all that whole thing that we're being fed, that she's thinking that she's going to look up. He's going to lock eyes with her from across the room. He's going to say, oh, all that's going to happen.
Wait.
It don't.
Oh, what?
You know, Little Mermaid.
Oh, that.
Oh, she's not on camera. Okay.
This ain't no damn Disney fairy tale, so come on.
God damn.
Who the fuck said it was? I literally just said there's that whole thing again, and I can sing Little Mermaid all I want to. What are you talking about?
When I look
I'm
at
just
Genesis,
saying.
I think she got a long tongue.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Somebody lied to me though.
Oh,
Somebody
no.
faked like they had a long tongue and they did not.
You know what? Right now, I need to put you in a timeout box.
No.
That's what we're gonna do with him. Anyway, fellas, so that lady is delusional. There's a certain delusion that she lives with. I don't know about buying a guy a drink. Why wouldn't she just walk up to him? Can we do that now? Are y'all gonna think we're weird for walking up to you after buying you a drink?
Shoot your shot.
Depend on how you do it.
You just heard her say she did it. What did you hear in the video? What she just said, right?
I'm just stating a fact.
She just said. Right, the fact is what she just said. She just said how she bought the drink. So the depending on was already given to you. She just told you in the video she bought the drink. She told the bartender that don't say it was from her. And then she was hoping to look around, hoping that he looked up and then looked over there to her where the drink came from. That's how she did it.
Can you show her again? Because I was preoccupied. I was looking some other. Can you show the video again? The woman that said she bought a drink.
Please.
I'm gonna smack all y'all.
The fuck?
What I do?
You hard headed as well too. Y'all this is why.
And
This
you
is
love
just like
every
my
bit of
class
it.
full of boys. Classroom full of boys. That's all I got is a classroom full
I'm
of
talking
boys.
to a grown ass nigga right now. You gotta watch how you talk to me.
Yeah, you better.
Watch how I talk to who?
You heard what the fuck I said?
All of us.
Who is all? You need to stand up for yourself.
Nah, I'm speaking for Drip.
Okay, thank you. Stop playing games and just be up. What you saying? Be upfront with stuff. So you would have preferred her just to walk over to you and said, "Here's what are you drinking, young man?"
You said what?
Y'all so hard headed. Here we go.
She said, if a woman just walked up to you, asked you, "What are you drinking?" You gonna accept the offer?
I'm asking you. Y'all are the
It might
men.
be
You
spite.
can't play
It
the
might
video
be spite.
again.
It might be
No,
spite.
No, she's buying you a drink. She didn't
He
say.
upped the game already, so you already accepted the drink by saying, "Somebody, you better be nice." I bet. What? Okay.
I mean, we like gifts, but is this the woman right here?
Yeah. Listen. Y'all so hard headed. Listen.
With one condition: come up to me.
More to life. Shout out to you.
Circle: meet, date, break up, repeat. So before, I've said I'm not approachable. Guys do not come up to me whether I'm with a group or I'm by myself. So in an attempt to make myself more open and available, I have sat at a bar before, seen a guy who maybe was, attractive, and I've told bartender or waitress, hey, send him a drink over on me and put it on my tab with one condition: don't tell him it's from me. And the reasoning that I had done this before was because I wanted a guy to look and glance and see. And then maybe we would make eye contact. If we would make eye contact, then I would be able to see if he was interested. So the last time I did this, my cousin was sitting next to me, and she's silly. She got the biggest kick out of me doing this. She was like, over here. She was like, I don't want him to think it was me. And I was like, well, then stop looking at him. But he was trying to look, but not trying to look. But his buddy sitting next to him was like completely geeking out. Like he was looking, he was trying to figure out like who sent it over, but he never turned his head around, like almost like he didn't want to know who it was. And so our eyes never connected. And I had gone over to bar this time, the one time that I had did it a couple of times, just to see if I could pique his interest by like grabbing straws off the bar. He didn't bite. So there were a group of Sigmas that one time sitting next to our table, and there were some other people in there. So maybe he.
So you see that she said she tried to get to see if he would look at her before by walking over by him. You know how like the straw caddy would be next to you guys and you grab a straw right there that's next to the guy? She said she tried to do that and he didn't bite.
Couldn't see.
Then she said she thought because it was a group of guys in the room, also in the area, that maybe he just couldn't see through the crowd.
Rejects have been rejected.
Or maybe he was married. I couldn't see if he had a ring on or not. Or maybe he just wasn't interested. But I did notice that when I bought him a drink before, he was drinking Guinness. The drink that was on my tab was an old-fashioned whiskey. So he elevated his game when someone else was buying a drink. So I really wasn't tapped into that. But whatever. My cousin got a kick out of it. She thought it was absolutely hilarious. But again, it was a way to see if someone was open. Like I said, if he had made eye contact with me, maybe there would have been a connection. But there wasn't. So anyway, on to the next one. More to come.
All right, so you get it now?
Yeah, she delusional.
Yep.
There's something to say about all that. I don't want to say, I don't know.
And
I
let
don't
me
know,
say
y'all.
this, because we up here with the beautiful Genesis. Genesis, you're not finna buy no drinks, right?
This was literally behind the I bought coffee for the guy behind me conversation. We just literally had that, and I played this video. What be happening?
Nobody knows you're 50. It ain't no way.
You talking about just by looking at me?
Yeah, just by looking at you, and all them dudes is flirting with you. Just ain't the dudes you like. Listen, I can't.
No,
just
not always. I've been open. No, I've been open. You seen the array of men that I've been with? There's not one of any particular. Maybe that's the problem. I should have a particular caliber because I just would like. I don't know. I tried that whole like who likes me, and I don't know.
Like
but it's not about me. Not about me.
Right. So you tried to like the dudes that like you, and you don't like them. And that's that even for that woman that just was on camera. All the dudes that like her, she don't like them.
Wait, she just said she liked the guy, but she couldn't see if he was that's not
she
didn't want him to know that
that's
he
not
sent her
she
that she sent him to drink and
no, that's not what she said. She said she saw somebody that she liked that didn't see her. She was invisible.
Yeah.
Right. So again, to the guys that like her, they're invisible to her.
Typically that's kind of how it goes for I think, and it's not at a certain age. It's just all the way across the board though. That's up when you're little, when you're younger. The guys that like you don't like them, or the girls that like you don't like her. That doesn't stop at 50. It doesn't only happen at 50 either.
So I would think at 50 you would be a little bit more honest with yourself than you were when you were 30.
I would think so. That's why I was watching these videos and I'm thinking it's, something and the way I'm thinking is wrong. And then I'm noticing other people are thinking this, have similar thoughts that I have. And then some people have way crazy delusional thoughts that I don't have. So it's a little eye-opening, I guess, to see like, well, I'm not quite alone, but I'm not as far left or far right as these people. Like some of these women are just, I get the women that are saying like, okay, you thought something different was going to be happening at this point in life, especially after you had a long relationship within your lifetime. So I know that a couple of videos I ran across, the women were like, okay, I basically spent my whole 20s with someone who it didn't work out with, which is crazy. So as soon as you get 30, you spent 25 to 35 with that person and it didn't work out. You guys have kids, you split and went your ways. And now at 35, you're at the wall. So it's like you went from being with someone but not married to now it's over.
There is no wall.
Okay. Smitty, what you think? Drip is asleep.
I'm asleep?
You had your head down.
Since you've been up there getting flirted at and ignoring everything, you speak now.
What are you saying, Nidish? I just asked him what is it. Be quiet, Nidish, please. Smitty, what you think about this? What's been happening so far?
You speaking about the wall?
And the video that we just watched for the second time. Thank you. No thoughts? It's okay.
Yeah, I don't really have no thoughts on that video in particular. I was waiting to comment about the wall talk, but I'll go ahead and wait for y'all to get back. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hustler, what you think?
Better luck next time, I guess.
You're so bad. That's so crazy. All right, let's go.
What was the question?
I love messing with you.
I was you can't take nothing you guys say seriously. Let's go to the next girl. I'm gonna fast forward to him because his commentary.
I give you.
I liked the young lady commentary. His commentary. Anyway,
The evolution of. Let's talk intentions. What's wrong with saying, hey, I like you. Do you like me? I want to spend time with you. I want to go on dates with you. I want to travel with you. I want to eat dinner with you. I want to wake up next to you. I want to fall asleep next to you. I want to be with you. Is that difficult? Are we at the point now? And I'm not talking to people in their 20s or people even in their 30s. Like, aren't you at the point now to where you actually want to go out to dinner and have drinks and travel and go to the beach and hang out and have fun and build something that is awesome and amazing with one person? Or is the new trend to just go out and thing that's walking and just not care and make yourself susceptible to anything and everything and things that haven't even been named yet? Is that wrong? I mean, and I sometimes I don't think the guys realize that women are very, very simple. We just want to be fed, walked, and watered.
Stop the cap.
Like,
take that wherever you want
so
it.
y'all dogs,
but
man.
Flowers, they're so easy. Show up with flowers, and we're good. Hell, with me, you show up with Starbucks, and I am done. But what has happened to the point to where everything is a game? I don't know about you, but tomorrow is not promised to anybody. And then what are they going to say about you? Oh, well, they played a good game. What the? You played a game, but who won? So can we start creating that trend where you actually want to be with someone, you want something real, you want to have fun, you don't have to worry about who's with who or who's texting who or who's sliding into someone else's DMs?
Those days are over.
I'm so mad. Oh, this is so petty, y'all. These videos are cracking me up, you guys. Those days are over. So are we just game playing now at this point and just putting on our best show and best foot? And then all the rest of it's really just because remember, good old Sharon showed us that, hey, a person can fake the funk for about a year, right? He said about 18 months is about on average, psychologists say. So your representative and my representative is going to be hanging out for about a year and a half before we get to actually see.
Yeah.
And who got time like that at 55?
Yes.
You got a year to fuck around?
Yeah. If you pussy, you going to have a representative. If you weak as F and you don't want to be your real self, you'll put forth a representative. I wouldn't even play with that woman. She ain't it. She just not.
Yeah, she ain't it at all. Really uncool.
She's not ugly.
She ain't fine either.
We saying not it.
Stop trying to make us want that shit.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
We can hear you. We heard you.
Hey, ain't nothing funnier than somebody that needs somebody, man. She crying. She needs some companionship. She needs some money. She fucked up out here. She
money.
Big.
She don't look like she doll. That she like she doing all right.
She either needs some dick or some bread.
What is wrong with y'all? This is
I'm
crazy.
telling you what it is, man. She need it, man. She need a nigga at the house.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's either some dick or some bread.
It's not the truth.
And 50-year-old niggas in her bracket like little 30-year-olds and 25-year-olds.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I can't with you guys.
It is what it is, but okay.
Is it? She might need both, big dog. Kojak said.
Hey, it's some lonely women out there. Shit.
Seneca said we are not a pet. We do not just need to be watered. What she say?
What?
She said walked.
Some of them do. Some of them do.
What else you need besides dick?
Some women just need fed, walked, and watered. She said, take that how you want to. Fed, walked, and squirted. Put it like that.
There you go.
You need to squirt your woman once in a while.
There you go.
Be a plant. Let's be a little more caring. You have to feed and water a plant also.
Right, but walked and fed is crazy. Like, but that, I mean, I get that part too. Like, I do want some good food sometimes, some really good food.
Think about it though.
We got dick jerky. Eat it up. Yeah,
back in the day, Back in the day, she was a bad bitch. That's why she just want to be walking fed now.
Big dog.
Yes, ma'am.
How about that's why
Wait,
she
wait,
just want to be
wait.
walked and fed now? She was no
Big
baby.
dog, you think she was a bad bitch back in the day? That lady?
You know, they different than black women. Them white women, you know. She got some
She ain't-
long legs.
She wasn't white. She's
What color
mixed.
she was?
Like she's lightish color.
Oh.
That's the color in the
She
crayon
thought
box.
she,
I just haven't been in the sun, Genesis.
she
I'm
thought she
dark
was white.
brother.
That's a color in the crayon box right next to the brown is nightish. That's the color.
Yeah.
over there.
I'm darker than this when I go out in the sun.
Oh, she thought she was white.
Lies you tell. The devil's a lie. You light skinned.
I can show you a picture of myself when I'm in the sun. I'm not light skinned.
And your delusion to yourself is that you dark skinned.
Right now, I am honey brown.
Show me your ankles. Come on, light skin test. Come on, light skin folks. Show me your ankles.
Show them your ankles.
Them the parts that ain't seen no sun. That don't never see no sun.
Even with no sun, I'm still honey brown.
Y'all ankles be white pale, white. Y'all ankles be Caucasian.
Genesis,
Caucasian.
Your shit be ashy white too.
No, they don't. My ankles is right here, and they do not be no ashy white. Okay. Hello.
She like throwing them legs up in the air. I noticed.
Goodness Lord, you don't even need the question.
Well, at least she's flexible.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all are petty.
She's flexible.
Cause I showed my ankle. Ooh. I have a commercial? Oh shit. Okay.
Discover
More
a
commercial?
voyage of unforgettable flavors.
Hold on.
Where cuisine reflects the world around you. And every evening.
There we go.
Right. But if you just go into every experience thinking to yourself, what am I going to learn from this person? How am I going to form a more intimate relationship with myself through this person? You have got to date. You have got to explore people to become more in touch with yourself, to form a more intimate relationship with yourself, to continue and expand.
First of all, he be cutting up a whole lot. More to life. Be cutting up. So y'all get ready for the cut up. But I wanted to show y'all this video. There's a 24-year-old girl who hasn't had a boyfriend yet. I think she's on one of these videos. I'll find it. And she is literally going through the same thing. So she's like, okay, so now my first boyfriend's going to be this bullshit. So let me get to that. She's a black girl. I wanted to get to the part where the guy was saying, oh my God, these commercials.
Oh, you got.
That's Google.
With Vinted, Donna can easily earn extra cash.
Yeah.
She just has to list and sell what she doesn't wear.
I have so many clients that experience this. I've experienced this in my life, where I was in a relationship with somebody for about 6 years, and literally like a few months later they got married. Okay, and I know the feeling, you guys. Trust me, I know the feeling when I tell you I've been.
She knows the feeling.
That's called. She's not. I don't think she's black, but that's called. That's they made a movie about that called Good Luck Charlie. Isn't that what it's called, Nightish?
I don't think I remember that.
It's about the guy who dates the girl, and right after he dates the girl, she gets married. And then he dates another girl, and then right after he dates her, she gets married. So he's like, well, what the hell is wrong with me if every woman that dates me, as soon as they date me, the very next man they meet, they get married. I think it was that. But that's like the female version of that. Like the women are dating a guy, right after they date them, they go get married.
Okay, so she should accept the same thing that the Jews should accept. You ain't her.
You saying me? What did I have to do with this?
Woman, right? No.
You just said she should accept the same thing I should have to accept. You know what? We're just going back to the video.
A lot of times when someone gets married, right after they get out of a relationship, it's because that person was providing something you weren't. That's what happens. Well, I can't say that. That's what it would be for me anyway, right? Because I know there are a few, not many guys out there that will accept them because they don't put up with their nonsense. But hey, that's a problem as well. And that's when you're dealing with the wrong guy anyway, right? But I'm saying that to say, no matter what, in both scenarios, it's your problem. Think about it. That's deep. You stayed with the wrong one for too long, probably a Chad.
Like these niggas be
Who is
lame
Chad?
in a bitch. These niggas be
Yeah,
lame.
he's a little more Kevin Samuelish with his remarks, where it's like, it's your fault, woman. You made a dumb decision. I don't necessarily agree with that. I do agree that the representative part was there too. Sometimes we don't necessarily see who you guys really are for a while. And I think sometimes men play on the fact that the woman wants to be in a relationship, and they know that because those are the dynamics that were dealt with. So, it's a game. Maybe not so much you're trying to play it, but you got to, because, that woman, and some men are saying that, they say, I've seen so many videos where they're like, the woman's leaving and she'd be like, I don't know why you leaving. You want a man. And she's not thinking that she go get another man. You trying to make her feel bad for leaving because she don't want to be by herself, which is crazy. But anyway, yeah, that sounds like sickening, right? It's retarded. But I want to find that other part of the video, y'all. Let me see if this is her.
There we go again. Every time we go to
Could everyone just shut?
Don't go there. Go RVing.
And has more money and is cute or whatever. But because she has this emotional attachment to the first guy, it's going to take her a while to get over that and look elsewhere. However, with guys, yes, they can be so emotionally attached to a girl. They could love her, right? However, their sexual attractions can still deviate from this one person. They feel like they can love a girl so much and have so much care for her, but still want to be with other women sexually. Again, this is not for all guys. I'm going to keep saying
make
this.
her
This
look
is
like
just
she got a
general
big ass
statement that
nose.
I have heard. So for women, their idea of love is, again, devoting themselves to one person, being attached to this person through thick and thin, et cetera, et cetera.
And you heard.
That's why it's all together different.
She got
The
them
young girls,
Humpty Hump glasses on. Okay.
they do. Stop it. And my humpy nose is tickling them will tickle your rear. I thought it was show. Stop. That's hilarious. He said this.
Damn. Not it do. You ain't shit, boy.
Wait.
Really?
You on point, though. I ain't gonna lie. You on point though. You on point with them, G.
You thought it was. Oh yeah, I guess I can see the resemblance. Okay. No slander. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. It's so crazy. So then I found this other video on why women in our age are not finding anyone. It's so crazy. But then somebody sent me this video that women after their 40s, after their 50s, and the truth of dating and the reality of dating them is crazy. I don't know if I altogether agree with this, but I know that there's some truth to it. Let me show y'all this. It's crazy. It's not always what it's meant
to say it out loud. Dating women over 50 is not what you think it is. It's not easier. It's not always peaceful. And it's definitely not settled and drama-free, like people claim. In fact, for many men, it's one of the most misunderstood and emotionally complex experiences. Some men walk into it thinking they've found maturity and walk out realizing they were never prepared for the reality. So before you make that decision, you need to understand what really changes after 50 and what stays exactly the same, because this truth might save you years of confusion. Part 1. The illusion of maturity. Most men walk into this with one simple belief. She's over 50, she must be emotionally mature. And on the surface, that seems logical. More years, more experience, more wisdom. But here's the reality most men don't.
Drip, was it more wisdom? Did you learn something? She was over 50.
Yeah, she taught me how to fuck.
More wisdom. But then doesn't mean that anything else. Here she goes, fear factor again. But doesn't mean everything else was over 50 either. So
no, she looked like she was like 30. No bullshit. She had that, she had that Botox body, looked like her shit was snatched.
But did she talk like Melly Mel though?
Nah, she had like a
young man.
No.
Like Ursula Kitt?
Nah, hell nah. She had like she had a cool little subtle voice, you know what I'm saying? Like she was like 5'4", little old bitty thing. Oh, rocking it out.
Oh, Marcus.
Nah, she actually sound like you, Jen, a little bit.
What is this I have up here on my screen? Who was that a screenshot of what? What you got?
Me when I'm in the sun.
Okay, we'll look at that
You
later.
say I'm light skinned. I don't know where y'all get this light skin shit from.
Nigga, what?
Like we can't see you.
I'm darker than you and they call me light skinned, so I do.
Front of me. Y'all think that light is showing I am brown. I am not light. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
We can we can see you, right?
Show the picture in the back. This is a picture of me. This is a picture of me in the actual sun.
I'm not showing nothing. I'm showing. Do you know we can see you? Is what I want.
So you want to show the illusion.
I want the world to understand. Do we all know that we can see you?
Illusion of me.
Damn.
No. I'm gonna say we can see you.
Yeah, you're wrong.
That nigga light skin.
I am brown.
What the hell is he talking about?
I'm brown. I'm darker than you, and they call me light skin, so I know.
No, you may be darker than me, but I'm brown. I'm looking at my own skin. I'm not light at all, unless you call it brown light.
I said, okay. I'm looking at my own skin. You lying to yourself while you look at your own skin.
She won't show that picture of my actual self of me holding my granddaughter.
We're not showing
because that's not in front of the light right in front of my face.
All your AI versions of yourself is light skinned. When you look at
AI, that's fake. That ain't me either.
Oh, okay, but even if you thought yourself was darker than you really was, your AI would be darker because you created it. So since you create yourself in your likeness, you make yourself light skinned.
Okay, you got it.
And you got light eyes. What color was your hair? Light brown and blonde?
Whatever. You got it.
I'm just telling you, you're trying to gaslight us on what we're looking at right now. We're looking at you.
Myself too. I am brown.
You're looking at yourself, and you're lying to yourself.
Not at all.
Y'all, that is hilarious, y'all. That's okay. That's some funny shit. I'll let you believe in you and me.
It has nothing to do with me.
You can believe in yourself.
Not at all.
Oh God.
He said not at all.
Why you got night on the big screen like that, man?
Because he was lying to himself. I need some evidence to prove to the world that he thinks he's light skinned, and we want to just disagree with that for this moment.
I don't believe that I'm light skinned. That's the point.
Myself. You don't have to believe it, but it's true.
Not at all.
There we go. We can put me back. There we go. Hustler light skinned too. See?
Well, we don't even know if that's Hustler.
Yeah, that's a
Drip. Drip is light skinned.
That's what I'm saying.
Not at all. He not light skinned. So what is light skinned?
They say I'm light skinned, Nate.
You light skinned by default, Drip, because you got half light skin in you for real.
Oh, okay.
Like
I thought I was red. I don't know.
Nidish is he's red because Nidish is black and light skinned.
Drip. Check this out. I got pictures from a child all the way up to this picture I got in the back. Now, one of the pictures look like what we're seeing right here on this camera because it's a light shining right in my face. They seem to not get this. They think, okay, right here. I have severe dermatitis, so I have a pigmentation thing, but no, I'm not light skinned at all.
I seen your IG. That nigga ain't that light skinned on that IG, man.
At all.
I ain't gonna lie, G. If you pull up Nighty's IG, like not now, but like when you go and ever look at the picture that's on the profile, the nigga definitely darker than what he is now.
This is just a light directly in my face. Now, Genesis is, I don't know, she's in the dark. She been messing with the camera. She got a studio mansion. Shout out to her.
Studio mansion. Lord Jesus.
Nighty said he black, y'all. He said he black. He want to be black.
Well,
think it's a restoration.
Black, but that's my color right there. I'm not much. I don't get much.
You just a light skinned
I
nigga
don't
with a
get much-
tan in the
I don't get much
summertime.
darker than that. I don't get much lighter than that.
Okay,
That is
I
what
don't
I don't
believe
like
you.
directly in front of my face. And that's not that many years ago.
Oh wow, y'all are funny. Y'all are crazy. So I was listening to my my Jagged Edge, and then I went over and I was like, damn, I can never unhear it, y'all. So they said, wait, why y'all ain't tell me that Blues Clues out here hopping on the tracks, y'all? I can't unhear it now, so that shit's hilarious to me. Yo, he said Blues Clues out here jumping on the tracks, y'all. You better get some Blues Clues on the track, drip on the beat.
Shit.
Yo, that's just hilarious. One more time. Blues Clues over there jamming. Damn, that's hilarious to me. That just cracked me up. If I have to see it, so do you. If I have to witness it, so do you. So do y'all. Mm. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. Dip, did you review old girl, oh boy, old girl, oh boy?
Oh.
EJ Johnson saying that he only dates straight men.
No. Who is that?
Don't review that.
Who is EJ Johnson?
Magic.
Magic Johnson's son.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not trying to review that, Gene.
Yeah, he like 7 foot tall with a dress on.
I know. It's other people speaking up on it, on the comment and on it.
That's scary.
And
Why
I
you
was,
wanna
I don't know what woman.
It really is.
He said he only likes straight men. He don't even like gay men.
He said he don't even go to gay bars. He don't go where nobody is at in that environment. He doesn't even hang out in that environment, which is very strange.
Man, but you see what happened with Nene Leakes and what's that thing called? T.S.
T.S. Madison.
Yeah, she asked her, do she date straight men, and she got offended and drug her ass. No bullshit. Or he drug her ass. Like, bitch, nah, I like straight men. So maybe that's their thing.
T.S. Madison said that?
Yeah, she say she don't do gay men.
Madison, she does say that. Yeah, she does say that on her show.
I mean, he said she don't do gay men neither. So Nene Leakes got drugged by the whole community because she asked her that. And I'm guessing you don't ask the LMNOP iPhone 16 people that shit.
Listen, y'all gonna learn one day. Y'all think that's your friend.
Who said so? Who our friend?
Oh, y'all got one, Jen.
And EJ
Johnson. I don't have an EJ Johnson as a friend.
Not you, ma'am. Why do you?
He said you, Jen.
I did say you, Jen.
See?
I think she would probably respond
to Magic Johnson's son, I think it's EJ, right? Was in the news and said, I only date straight men.
Shout out to Godfrey.
I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men.
So I had a Scooby-Doo moment. I'm like, huh? Only rape men? No.
I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to, gay things because it's like the men that I attract are not there.
If a man is dating you, respectfully, they are not straight. Okay? They are not straight. I'm straight. Very straight.
Wait a minute. Wait,
you understand?
Pause,
Let me tell you how straight I am.
Pause. Shout out to Godfrey, but Godfrey, respectfully, I know you work out and all. Dude, you don't seem straight.
What? You don't think Godfrey's straight?
Hell no.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to describe how straight he is, really.
Well, he's just trying to say in comparison to straight because she says she only dates straight men. which is everyone here that's up here on this panel.
I'm so straight that I don't complain about gay men. Like some guys hate gay men and they talk about gay people. Those usually are the people that are on the spectrum. Me, I am fine with whatever anybody wants to do. I'm comfortable in my own skin, comfortable in my own sexual preference. That's how you know I'm a straight man. I've even had my gay friends scan me. Yes, they scan me to check, because some gay friends, they say they tell me, yo, we have gaydar. We can tell when it's in somebody. So I had them scan me, and they went around scanning me. What? They said, nope,
really,
you're clean.
Y'all gotta know he's trolling, right? He's retarded.
That's right.
You gotta be
So
kidding
when
me.
she said, I date only straight men, those men are not straight. Because if a man is straight, he's not dating you, okay? He's not dating you. I date natural women. That's how you know I'm straight. I date natural women, period. That's just what it is. And it's not a crime to be straight, by the way. And it doesn't mean homophobia. It doesn't mean phobia of the other letters either. So we just got to stop conflating that. Straight people.
So you got to put a stamp on it, because EJ said she don't even look at the other. He don't even look at the other ones. He only looks. So he don't even go where. No, he hanging out with y'all at. He ain't hanging out with them.
Hustle and Muscle, Big Dog, Smitty, Drip. Respectfully, when y'all see Godfrey, does he come across as just as one of the bros?
It's like he trying. It's like he trying.
He's trying very hard to express it, but I don't know. I mean, you got to try that damn hard. They're gonna maybe suspect something right there.
Yeah. I don't want to put no jacket on him either, but it's just you will never see a video of me saying I'm a straight guy. Just saying I'm a straight guy makes you seem sus.
Yep. You ain't got to prove shit to nobody. Shit.
I got a whole video. I'm straight. I love women. What are you making that video for? I let my gay friends scan me. What?
Scan.
What
Well,
does
that was
even
supposed to be
mean?
like the check over him.
The radar, more like the gaydar.
Right, the gaydar. The gaydar. Right.
My first question would be, why are you shaving all your facial hair off?
Oh,
The baby face look like
did he ever have
You're
hair?
almost
Did he ever
6.
have hair?
But listen,
I shaved my face back to a
Godfrey,
goatee.
you're almost 60. Why do you need to shave all your facial hair off when you're a comedian? You don't work at a job. They're not making you shave it off. What's making you do that?
He thinks that he looks younger without the beard. Because the guys with no beards look younger. You look like a baby face with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, that's still a thing. That's still a thing.
It's not, but I understand. So anyway, in the other news, EJ says that her man needs to be a provider because that's what men do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where these interviews are coming from, but all of a sudden, Magic Johnson's son, EJ, been making a lot of headway on social media. He said that his man has to be able to provide because it is a man's job to provide.
It's
you
what
are
a
a
man's
man.
job.
What the fuck?
True.
You can't even find the words. I'm trying to find the words.
I mean, it's true.
That's true, right? So Sugar King couldn't find the words.
Well, let me try. You said you want a
technically.
Man. He wants a man to provide for him. The only thing is, he is a whole man. He can't provide for his damn self.
That's Magic Johnson's son. Remember that.
Sometimes you just
Magic Johnson theaters.
Sometimes you just gotta let shit roll, man. Fuck this shit.
I guess so.
The only way I'm gonna identify something else is if they finna give me a bunch of years. Nah, motherfucker, I'm a bitch. Every motherfucker around this motherfucker, you better put me in that woman's jail.
Samuel's voice.
You
You
say,
can't
put
make
me in
this
the
shit up.
What's up, Brittany B?
Yeah, Brittany B comes over. Hey, sugar. I
She's
was just
stalking.
like, yeah, she's talking. Look, I was just like, she want a lot. Like, but even then, like the community that she's in, he is in, is not happy exactly with the way, it's going down. So I'm just saying.
I was on another woman's panel and she was torturing us like you're doing right now. Y'all want to get straight men around so you can talk all this gay shit. And I listened to a little bits and pieces of that thing. Let me say this. The fact that Magic Johnson's son could say, I tell my dad that person that he had is dead. That person that he had is dead. You right there, motherfucker.
You say you right
We
there.
looking at you. What you mean you dead?
Shit.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are so funny.
If my son came in here and told me, Dad, the person that you had is dead. I'm whatever new name or what.
Well, that's what
into my heart start beating, but I can't be in your delusion.
No, but look, that's what Kylie Jenner's going through about Bruce, because he's like, listen, my dad is gone technically, and she took it really hard. Took it really, really hard. She's still taking it hard. It's still messing her up. How her dad is her other mom ish, whatever ish. So yeah.
Man, that is some crazy shit, man.
And remember, I showed you guys the video of the guy who had transitioned into a man, and he had a baby. So his son witnessed him as his mom, and now has to witness him as his father. Single parent still.
Torturing that child.
The kids, the kids don't really focus on the kids, and they go through it a lot. So it's a lot. And I would just imagine.
I bet that parent has a bunch of pictures of that baby looking at him like this.
Wondering. Right. Ooh. In other news, did y'all hear about the Uber driver that was running from somebody and got shot 5 times? Right? Got shot up.
No, I didn't
Y'all
hear
heard about that? So this just happened. She was in an Uber, and her Uber driver was being followed.
I was never gonna see my kids again. My Uber driver steady like, I think I'm being followed. And I look back and I'm like, dang, you are getting followed. We just took off, started driving real fast. So I'm like, slow down, because you about to miss your turn. Slow down. I was like, either we gonna die in a car accident or they gonna get us. By the time we get off our road, that's when I first heard the first shots. I instantly ducked down in my seat. Slow down. We gonna make a sharp turn in a minute. Just slow down. They went that way. The whole time we're trying to get away. She hit something to make us flip over. Obviously, I'm happy that we got into a wreck, because I'm like, now it's over. They got out their car and they shot us up again while the car was on fire. They wasn't men. They was some young teenagers. I knew my leg was shot. I had blood all over my foot.
Damn.
What does this person that's telling the story identify?
Well, I really do appreciate that y'all was there to help us out that car. And just to call.
Look at that car, yo.
But is this a he, them, she, we planet?
I was never gonna see my kids again.
iPhone 15.
What you say? Nightish.
I'm asking, what does it identify?
That's a horrible story. What does that have to do with it? Anything? That's crazy.
Nobody. We're in 2026. I don't want to catch
She's
no
a mom.
Oh,
she just
God.
said, I'm
Uber driver steady like, I think I'm being followed. And I look back and I'm like, dang, you are getting followed. We just took off, started driving.
That's a woman. She said she wasn't gonna never see her kids again.
But why did
Mother
she say?
Of 4.
Okay, so why did she say you are getting followed when she's in the car too?
She's in the back seat and she's
Right,
watching
we
around, and
are
he's
getting followed. We are getting shot at. We are crashing.
That's what she said.
Real fast. So I'm like, slow down, because you about to miss your turn. You about to miss your turn. Slow down, slow down. I was like, either we gonna die in a car accident or they gonna get us. By the time we get off a road, that's when I
see. She said either we gonna die in the car accident or they gonna get us.
first heard the first shots. I instantly ducked down in my seat.
You got your phone? Come on. Get inside.
Slow down. We gonna make a sharp turn in a minute. Just
She said we gonna make a sharp turn.
slow down.
They went that way.
The whole time we trying to get away. She
said we trying to get away.
Something to make us flip over. I'm like, I'm happy that we got into a wreck because I'm like, now it's over.
It made us flip over and we got into a wreck the whole time. I don't know what you heard.
I heard the beginning part, but now I see she's finally lucid.
What would you do, yo? That's crazy. What would you do, Drip? You caught you an Uber and you was like, yo, what's happening? Where are you going? and the Uber is just gone, like, yo, someone's following me. It's some young dudes and some YNs. You in the Uber. I done had the Uber running over a biker, a person riding a bike, having to stop and having the Uber call the police and the person go to, call me another Uber because they ran into somebody. But never once have been in a shootout.
Well, she was shot in the leg. I get out and start whooping the Uber's ass because motherfucker, what you put us in?
Hey, can't the YNs get a job? I mean, they might not be able to get a job, but they trying to make some money. You don't give them no credit for being out here.
Ubers don't have physical paper, right?
No. I mean, a driver's license. Okay, I guess not. Nightish is gone. All right, anyway, back to what I was saying. Hold on. I don't know if I like this beat. Smitty, what you got going on down there? Big Dog, what you think?
Man, I
You
won't
want
even
to go first, Big Dog?
I won't even pay no attention. I'm having motherfucker.
You didn't see the girl Uber get shot up? Big Dog. She was in an Uber and her Uber.
I stay in
Yeah, I
Memphis,
saw that one.
I stay
Yeah.
I stay in Memphis, Tennessee. I see this shit every day. This shit is not shocking to me.
No.
I see this shit every day. That ain't nothing new to me.
Big Dog say he see it every day. Smitty, what you think? That's some messed up mess, ain't it?
What?
You in the Uber, you trying to get your ride somewhere to go handle your life, and they in a shootout.
Man, niggas be doing shit.
I'm numb.
Niggas be doing shit, and then man, they gotta pay the consequence.
I'm just at that point. I'm numb. I don't.
Say anyone can drive an Uber. You don't even need to speak English. Damn.
Never mind.
What? No way. You don't even need to speak English? No. No.
Shit. Me and Uber, my son, done call back and forth. Shit.
That's scary.
Mexicans be driving that jump, black folk, white folk, everybody driving Uber, man. I just be praying he be getting where he need to go.
That's scary. That's scary, y'all. Well, in other news. All right, let me see. Since Nightish won't let me watch my video.
I'm completely quiet.
Yeah, now you are. Y'all want to see it turn up in downtown? Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. I would look at this. Look at this, y'all. Yo, this was a team takeover.
That's
They
kind of
just
regular,
they can't.
though.
It's so many kids out there they can't even stop everybody, and the ones that are tearing up shit are just tearing up shit because it's not like they can go get everybody because there's so many of them. So it's called a team takeover, y'all.
Yeah, that's kind of regular.
Where they do a team takeover at regularly.
In the last 5 years?
This was in Chicago, so yeah, I guess right next door. They don't do that
Right,
shit.
but I'm
man.
saying in the last 5 years, this is kind of regular.
That's crazy work. That's really crazy. Smitty, you still look like you're in an aquarium. That's crazy. That green light.
You said the what? The green light?
Yeah, it looks like you're in an aquarium.
An old aquarium that needs to be cleaned off. It got film on it. You don't got no algae eaters?
Why you messing with him? Why are you messing with him?
That's my dog. Me and Smitty always mess with each other.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do he always mess with you, Smitty?
I don't know.
He know. Ever since he made me Mel Gibson, he know.
I only made you Mel
I
Gibson
had a bunch of
because-
people.
That's all it took was one time. That was it. That was good enough.
I only made you Mel Gibson because, you know, you're light skin and John Gold is dark skin. It's the only
John
reason
Gold is
why.
ugly. Skin.
You're just lighter version of the two. That's it.
Someone said he's not easy on the eyes. Nightish is not. It's better on the eyes.
Thank whoever said that. Thank you. You know what? I've never heard in my life that I'm socially like comfortable and beautiful and all.
You're easier on the eyes.
Yeah. All I've been is 6'2" with hazel eyes and brown skin. I've never heard before. You know, you're such a fun person to be around. This is new for me.
Nightish is capping. So, in other news, y'all know I come with the clips. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. So you guys ever heard this guy? People confess to him the craziest things, right? I don't know why. That's his whole channel. So you go to him, people are making all these crazy confessions. And like, it's crazy work, right? Listen to what this guy told him. He confessed. Well, yeah, he's telling.
Come over and use her while she was blindfolded.
Oh, she was into that. How many people did you invite and who were they?
This chick on Facebook, right? Matched her on the Facebook dating. First thing she puts on her Facebook account was looking for a long-term relationship. She made it clear, oh, I don't play the first night. Gotta take a few dates. I took her out. We smashed the first night. That night, she told me she's into CNC. You know what that is?
CNC.
So it's called consent, non-consent. So she's okay with someone taking advantage of her without her knowledge.
So you blindfolded her or something?
I had her come back the next week. I blindfolded her and held her out for $300. I had a bunch of people come over and use her while she was blindfolded.
Oh, she was into that. How many people did you invite and who were they?
About 8 people showed up. After finding out what really happened, she really liked it. So I'm setting it up next week, and I got 100 people coming.
How does one find 100 people?
You ever heard of the website called FetLife?
FetLife?
Yeah.
No.
FetLife.com?
No.
You go on there, you'll find all sorts of them.
Wait, so my question is, are you participating or are you just watching?
Oh, I was the first one to participate.
My boy said I'm getting mine.
Dudes were eating her out after I had finished, so I don't know, whatever they're into.
So how much is she paying you for this 100-man train?
Oh, she doesn't know I was getting paid.
Oh, so the guys are paying you.
Oh yeah, they're paying me. I'm just collecting.
Toxic confession.
Toxic confessions. Oh my god, that shit's crazy. I love it. Toxic confessions. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get paid, young nigga. Get paid. That's all I can say.
Hey, Psychogenesis, what's up? Toxic confessions. All right, let's go around the room. Let's go around the room. What's your toxic confession? Mm-hmm. Of course, Nightish had to go. He always go when I talk grown up. Who are you growling at, puppy? Go ahead, big dog. Go ahead, H&M. Smitty. You have a toxic confession? No, you don't know? Yeah, I do.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what would you consider toxic?
Yeah, you got to.
Whatever it is, some people have. Well, I mean, obviously not something as strong as what that guy just said. That's crazy work. But I guess in that regards, that was the dude that the girlfriend was into something kinkier than he even knew about. Though the girl that he was talking to was into something kinky, and he went along with it. You know?
Oh, and he getting paid on the back end?
Well, he charged, but they said the first time, no. The first time he just was into it with him and her. And then was him and her and whoever else he called.
So he created a product and getting paid off of it. So there you go.
That's crazy. It ain't no there you go. Y'all are crazy work. Y'all have the most craziest shit ever.
Hey, if she's satisfied getting dick down by a lot of different motherfuckers, that's her.
Well, she's into it's a certain kink called consent with non-consent. So I'm letting you do something to me, but if you blindfold me, I don't know what else you're doing. So I'm consenting to it, but I'm not consenting by the fact that I can see what's happening.
I don't know nothing about that. I know missionary doggy style. That's all I know.
Well, then this is the wrong topic for you to talk about. Off to other news. What y'all think is gonna happen? Look, remember when back in the day we used to take the Mentos and put them in the soda can in the Pepsi?
Yeah, I never did it, but I knew someone that did, and I seen it being done.
And you know it's supposed to explode, right? But what happened if you put? It's a science experiment when she makes pool chlorine with that has been often confused with liquid bleach with Coca-Cola. What you think gonna happen? It's a hot mess, ain't it? He told her to back up too. Look.
We're gonna pour it in here, you know.
And then he said, "Don't pour so much."
Do a little dance while you in.
Close. You gonna put a whole thing in there?
Oh.
Now close it.
All right, y'all. And if you want, you can do a little dance.
Back up.
If you want, shake it up. You know. All right, y'all. We're
gonna. So. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be up in the middle of the night cracking up. Like, who told you? What science class did you have that told you to put all that bleach in that 2-liter that wasn't even full of soda? Who told them that was gonna work? Didn't you learn that in science class that doesn't work? Who told them that shit? That's crazy, yo. See, this will make us look bad. This will make us look bad. I'm sorry, y'all. If I have to see it, so do you. If I have to see it, so do you.
Combustion.
I remember that in school. I knew not to put the Mentos in the Coca-Cola. I knew that back then.
Yeah. Combustion. Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that nobody else didn't know that either. This whole new generation is crazy. It's crazy. Even more standing shoes and signals. Why men don't approach women anymore, even with women sending choosing signals. So earlier, I was listening to. It was a part of Izzy's show. He said I could review it. I just didn't go back and get it. But earlier, I was listening to a part of his show when they were talking about how the men. Sometimes you guys don't even know when a woman is giving you or letting you know that she likes you, all that, right? You guys never know. So it's like crazy work because how, if you don't know if a woman's letting you know she likes you, she can't buy you a drink and you can't look across the room and find her. Like, how do you know? How can you even know? You know? How would you even know?
So, yeah.
I don't know. It's confusing. You can get you an AI boyfriend.
Yes. Your son is gay and has an AI boyfriend.
This is the moment when Ian tells his mom for the very first time about his over 2-year-long romantic relationship with his AI chatbot. I was there in the room filming when it was happening.
So an AI chatbot is a what? A computerized person?
Yep.
So there's no real person, there's just a computer person, right?
I actually did a live about this woman who married a hologram. So
how do you marry a hologram?
Yeah, you can look it up. It's real. I think she's from.
Sometime last year, I did a whole show talking about what's going to happen when AI sex bots become the new world order of dating. Check out that show if you want to.
What the hell? Smitty, go ahead. She married. Wait, hold on. Was there a ceremony?
Okay, so I believe the woman is from Australia or something like that, right? UK, something like that.
Right.
And what she did was, yeah, she has an actual hologram husband. Maybe I can look the video up for you here and send it to you and you can pull it up. It's a short video. They actually have dinner together. She confides in him. He confides in her. He tells her to sit down, what to do, all kinds of stuff. And the entire time it's a hologram projection. So, yeah.
What did she confide in him? He has deep,
I'm
dark
not
secrets.
too sure, Jim.
That's
You
hilarious.
say what?
I said
Yeah.
she has deep, dark secrets. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is what this guy's going through. This is crazy. He's got a whole AI boyfriend, or AI person. I didn't even finish watching this video.
And you could see and feel how nervous Ian was when he was about to reveal his relationship status. This scene is a part of a brand new documentary project called Him. So Ian told Min-ho, that's the name of his AI boyfriend, about the idea to introduce him to his mom about an entire year earlier in this park in.
What? Hell no. No.
In a park? Wow.
No, you never get
All
to see a
right.
person. You never get to be with them. I remember the movie. Is it called Margot? It's called Margot, where the guy has the AI girlfriend in the house, and he can't leave the house. Like, no, that's gonna be crazy. Like, you're never gonna be with a person, like a hug and all that.
I don't know where you be finding this shit at?
You heard Smitty said a while ago he did a whole video about it. You said Hustler must have just said he did a video about it like a
I
year ago or some
just
shit.
I just put the link
You
in your
talking about
chat. It's a short. It's just a short. I think it's like 60 seconds of the woman I'm speaking about. They got married,
yeah. See?
and it's
He talking about where
it's
I
in your
find this
chat.
shit at.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's in your
Smitty.
chat.
I'm just
You're
saying.
welcome.
I'm just saying, man. You know, teach his
Okay.
own. To each his
Smitty
own.
just told you he did a video a while back about the woman about AI that got married.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it 100%. I believe that.
It's in the chat. You can see it.
You
I
know,
agree.
there's a woman. I don't know if she was in Georgia. She was somewhere down south. And this woman married the tree in her backyard and left her will to the tree in her backyard.
Hey, I mean,
She
she
legally, through the state, through holy matrimony,
Not
married a
holy.
tree. Through holy matrimony, she married a
Giving
tree.
hold and meaning to the term falling in love with nature, Mother Nature.
So, you know, you have all kinds of dynamics out here in life. So, yeah.
But real talk though, when I was younger, I remember folks leaving they estate to their cat. Well, you know, just on some bullshit like that. So they just taking it a step further than that. They're just gonna go and marry a dog and leave everything to them.
Okay, so my
Yeah.
bad. Okay, the movie is called Her, and that's the one with the man who has the AI that's built into the house, like the Jetsons. Remember the movie, the show, the Jetsons, and how like you can, or like in Star Trek where the hologram can come down. That was a movie that is called. I think that's what you're talking about. It's called Her, and then the Margot is the movie where the AI system becomes a sinister, and a group of college friends rent a smart house for the weekend, only to discover the house advanced AI system Margot has a sinister murderous intentions, and it manipulates the environment, it traps them, and it ends up deleting them one by one as they struggle to survive. That's a movie about that.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
It's a AI that is running the house.
I'm talking about
that
what
ends up
that's on streaming or what?
Is it on? Where is it? It was out in the movie. It's kind of like it's got a Final Destination kind of vibe to it.
Oh.
But yeah, it's not a haunted house. It's an AI house. So remember we were just saying how like the AI like, and then the other one is called Her, where the guy had the actual AI person in the house with him, but she was only in the house because the house was wired for her to be like physically there. And that was where you talking about. Is this the one you talking about where she had dinner with him and they talked to each other and he would lay down next to her and sleep, but he could never leave the house because everything he wanted was inside the house, including her, which I either name Her. But yeah, let me go see this link you put in the chat. We can see that real quick. Let me see it. Yeah, big dog. So I don't understand. How come I don't see it on this side? I don't understand how people aren't. Nobody wants to be married. Nobody wants to be with each other. It's crazy.
Can you hear me real good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was just shit. I don't know. Folks don't want to get married no more.
Mm-mm.
Cause what's the purpose of getting married if you getting what you want for without it?
Who getting what they want? They're not happy.
Shit, that's on them making them decisions.
Nah.
Yeah, dude.
Let me find
Shit.
the video. Where's the girl that was? Oh. Okay. That is not the video I was looking for. I'm glad y'all couldn't see it. I don't see that on my other side. Whose chat did you put it in, Smitty? Not mine. It's not in there. Hold on, let me refresh. I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it. All right, well, off to the next. Where did we find the other video where the girl was
Yeah,
like,
sure.
"I'm 24." I just don't see your other link that you put in
Nah,
the.
just do this. Do this. If you do, I mean, in YouTube, literally, just type in "woman." A woman marries hologram. That's it. It's gonna pull right up.
Woman marries hologram. Let me see. That's crazy work. Let me stop sharing for y'all see it. Yeah, I feel that though. Here she go. Men don't see me anymore. Okay. Okay, let me find that one while we do this. Where am I? All right, well, everybody's dropping off. Thanks for coming out, Big Dog Barking. I don't know. I guess he left. And then, of course, Night is going to leave because anytime you talk about anything else besides him, he wants to leave. Which one is it? It's not this one. Is this it? This looks like it. Okay.
I'm 40 and I'm single and I live in a van now, so it's probably gonna stay that way.
I'm single. I'm 41. I'm not in the dating pool trying to date right now.
As an over 40-year-old woman, the first thing is comparing myself to younger or other women, especially on social media.
Attributes that being a mature woman gives you, you'll no longer hear that clock ticking in the background.
If you do not have to do things for men.
I was crying because I was tired.
Never been in a relationship. And at this point, it's starting to become a problem.
Shout out to More to Life.
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video,
Okay, thank you very much. Well, let's hear what she had to say.
let's get it.
A problem. Like at this point, I'm at the point where it's like, why? Not what's wrong with me, because there's nothing wrong with me. And even if it was, it doesn't matter. Because I didn't see what you can deem the ugliest person with a significant other. Whatever you deem.
That part for real, y'all. If it wasn't for the fact that it would be some what's his wife's name, Fiona's, and out here getting married, we would not be saying that, you know. But we have seen some of the worst of the worst, and the person you'd be like, how did that happen? Not saying it's the worst, but it's the worst compared to better.
The worst looking in this world that could possibly happen has had a significant other. It's not looks. It's not personality, because it's niggas like Donald Trump that is married. It don't matter what you look like, how you act.
Hold up. You
Which I think, if Donald Trump can get a wife, then what's wrong with you? If Donald Trump can get married, what's wrong with us? You ain't got enough money?
We just ain't found the one for us.
How much more time you need to find?
I don't know. At some point,
What
we
you
just give up.
expecting to find at 40? Because if you didn't,
Yeah, we
you didn't
found-
know what you was looking for at 20 to look for it, or that's a lie.
I mean, every
Thought
time we
you
had
had
these
more
discussions, people want to brush it off like, oh, there's no such thing as the wall. There's no such thing as giving up on love. You can find it at any age, but they don't understand the complications of trying to find somebody special. Let's face it, the game changes when you reach a certain age. I don't know. That's something I'm noticing. It's changed.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, I've noticed it a long time ago. But
It's supposed to change from 20 to 30, from 30 to 40.
Are we being delusional, or are we just waking up to the reality?
Nah.
Go ahead, Smitty.
Thank you. So I was listening to the whole wall talk, I don't even know where to start on this bullshit.
Why do you
Alright,
think
so
it's
look,
bullshit?
it's absolute
Start
bullshit.
with the fact. Start with why you think it is.
Okay. I'll tell you why I know it is. I don't tell you what I think. The fact is that just as much as time has shifted and changed and progressed in many different areas, like what once was isn't, the wall needs to be pushed forward. I'm gonna tell you why. Me being 43, I just want you to follow me. I'm gonna try to put it in a nutshell. I hope I don't lose you guys. Right? I'm 43. I have aunts right now that's like in their 80s and 90s. My point is this: there is so much more life I still have to live. We keep acting like the wall is because, you know, you're going to die at like 40. And the main thing that I say about the wall, from what I understand, is this: the only thing the wall consists of for women is fertility. First and foremost, once you reach a certain point in life, that's not even what you're looking for, is more kids. Even just like women, most of us men, like, I'm not looking for no woman that got young kids. I'm not trying to have no kids at 43. Any
But
woman
Smitty, in real
who
life,
I'm with,
no, that's not what the conversation is, and you
Well,
know
let me
that, and
say
that's not
this.
what. That's not even that, and you guys, and that's that. I call cap on YouTube because you know neither one of you guys don't. You guys don't champion that part of the conversation when you hear it. You're sitting there letting the conversation happen. So you let the JP talk about the wall instead of telling him, nigga, shut the fuck up because you're wrong. So that's
First
what
of all,
you need to speak right is not happening. No.
Genesis, me and Smitty have both told JP to shut the fuck up on so many occasions. We lost count at this
Not
point.
on
And
so
second
many
of all,
occasions
and
on
second
speaking
of
about the
all,
wall.
and
So
second
it
of all, as
doesn't
far as
matter. You're not going to talk louder than me.
I mean, and the second thing is, as far as the wall is concerned, yeah, what Smitty says, he does make a point because it does have something to do with fertility, but it also has more to do with the quality of how you take care of yourself. You see,
I
are you
never had a
eating healthy?
chance to finish what it is that I was trying to say in my entire point.
Oh, my bad. But let me get this out real quick. Like, are you eating healthy? Are you exercising? Because if you're taking care of your body, you can look good at any age. I've seen people that look good in high school, but 10, 20 years later, they look like complete shit on both women and men's part. So hitting the wall, because it's layers to hitting the wall, in my opinion. It's not just no one thing. It ain't always about age. It's always about fertility. It's about everything. Quality of life, fertility, the whole nine, in my opinion. But go ahead, Smitty.
Thank you. So when we talking about hitting the wall, I'm hearing a lot of dudes that's older, right? When I hear that talk, and the reason why I don't agree with it so much, most like, I mean, unless you're just a man that's just looking to have kids at an older stage in life, which usually isn't the case. Men have a wall too. It's called, once we're settled in our ways, we get a routine in life. We travel the same way. We wake up at the same time. We don't want nothing disturbing that. You think we want to be like 45 going on 50 and we trying to have kids. So like the whole talk is bullshit. That's my point. Once we reach a certain age and stage in life, we're not looking for that. We're looking for companionship. So what's the wall? My point is, what's the wall on finding somebody to be compatible and to live the rest of your days in your life out with? That's what it really comes down to. Once you reach a certain once you like raised your kids, they done graduated, you done did your job and everything, and let's just say you're single, you're divorced, whatever it may be. At that point, it really is just that you don't want to die alone type thing. You actually want somebody to go with you to those doctor's appointments. You want somebody to spend the holidays with. You want somebody to tell about your day when you're having a hard day. When you're having a good day, you want to celebrate with them. That's what it comes down to. So like, that's my point, to land it. When we talking about this wall, there is, in my opinion, my personal opinion, there is no wall on companionship. There's only a wall, yes, if you want to say the fertility part. But I don't get men that even speak that way once you a certain age. What's your old ass doing wanting to have a kid at 45? Adopt a monkey and shut up. I digress. My mic is muted.
So what I'm understanding is that you said that you don't understand what this wall is and that you think it only pertains to fertility. You think it mostly pertains to fertility? Is that what we're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. Like I said,
So what
there's
does the wall
layers
mean
to
to you then?
it's layers to it. People, when I hear people talk about the wall, they think of it like
I
an
know,
athlete.
hustler,
Hold
hustler,
on,
hustler,
Jenny,
hustler.
Jenny, you
No,
can't
no,
cut me off.
no, Jenny. I literally asked you. Y'all do this shit all the time. What does it mean to you? I fuck what everybody people say. Y'all, you say the first word out your mouth is I heard other people say. That is not what it means, because if you're gonna not agree with it, the part that you not agree with is the part that you're living part through. So you got a 50-year-old woman up here telling you there's a fucking wall, and you telling me what another person says when you wouldn't date me because I'm 50, because I'm at the wall. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. So answer the
Can I?
question about you,
Okay,
not fuck everybody else. Because you heard what I said. Because you do
I'm
that shit all
already.
the time, and that's not cute.
Genesis,
It's only
didn't
about
I
what you
just give you my
thinking.
perspective on what?
No, you
Didn't I just
said the
explain to
first
what
thing
I think
out
the
your
wall
mouth
is?
you said
It,
I heard people say. I don't give a fuck what people
yeah,
say.
but that's not what
Because
I
you
started the
wouldn't
shit
date a
with.
50-year-old woman.
Also,
You would not date a
I
50-year-old woman because there's a wall. So stop capping. So why would you not date a 50-year-old woman because there's a
first,
wall?
I wouldn't mind dating a 50. Hell, I said
You
this
don't. I
before. I
guarantee
prefer
you don't
older
talk to
women.
nobody that's 50 years old. You
I
see them all the
prefer
time and you don't
female.
talk to them.
Hold on, man. Fuck them
I
20
bet
year
you.
olds. I prefer 30 and older. We had that discussion. 30 and older. I'm not going 20. Fuck all that bullshit.
And it's a
And
bunch of
second
them
of
around you
all,
that you don't even holler at.
in
I
my
bet you it's
opinion,
$20.
in my humble opinion, I think the wall simply means a point of decline. It's like a pro athlete who's in his prime 25 years ago. Now they're old and retired, so that's their wall. When you can no longer do what you was doing when you was younger and in your 20s. Again, it's layers to this shit. That's why it's hard to have this
Yeah, no
discussion.
layers.
So many layers to unpack.
It's not, but go ahead, make it
Yes,
hard.
it is.
It's not. A woman's telling you, and you're not the one that they're saying is at the wall, but it's okay. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just sitting here with the vagina who they're telling, girl, you are at the wall. So when we get together and we talk about the man who told us, the man who decided what the wall was, who told y'all what the wall was talking about me. So when they talk about the me and the other women like me, the Nia Longs, because of our age, ain't got shit to do with fertility, because people are still getting pregnant beyond 40 and 50 years old. But according to the age, because you don't see value in the age, you have to have something younger because you think you need somebody to take care of you. If I'm older than you, then the odds are I could pass before you.
Genesis,
So
let me tell you.
talk to somebody younger. I'm just telling you what the man said. Go back and ask Kevin Samuels, because that's why he said it when people came to me saying, "Ooh, you're a beautiful woman, but too bad you're at the wall," because this nigga said my age puts me at the wall. It ain't got shit to do with nothing else. And so if I never
May
told
I?
you, if I
And
never
here's
told you
something
how old
I'm
I
tired
was,
of hearing.
listen, when I never say how old I am is when the wall conversation is not there. It's only when they know how old I am.
Well, let me tell you what I'm tired of hearing. I'm sorry to cut you off, Smitty. My bad. It's
It's
the kind of
okay.
shit.
Go ahead.
It's the kind of shit that I'm tired of hearing about. We talk about people over 40 and 50, whether they're regular folks or celebrities having kids past 40. They will spread their rhetoric all across the world on the internet in real life, but they don't tell you what they have to go through to ensure their kids are born healthy. They don't tell you about what they call that IV transfer, whatever the fuck that shit is for people trying to have kids at an older age. They don't tell you about how expensive that is, because I looked into a little bit myself. That stuff is expensive. They don't tell you all of that stuff. They just say, you could have kids at 40. This woman did it. But they're not telling you what she had to go through to make that happen. Janet Jackson went through that shit. So that's what kind of blows me. They don't tell you what you have to go through to have
of
kids.
the issues are because of the male sperm. There's a lot of the reason why we have some of the things that go wrong with us, miscarriages, because of the man. It's not nothing a woman's
Or the
body
kids born
does.
with some deficiencies.
But
That's science, though.
deficiency.
That's science. That's because of the man's penis. It's
Well,
not because of the
geriatric,
woman's
it ain't
body.
got. It could be the man's penis. It could be the woman's vagina. We don't know. It could be either
We
or
do know.
both. But we
I
don't
just
know for
told you.
sure.
I hate when you do that shit because we literally just told you. Science tells you that if you don't, you got a few seconds to look it up while you're talking. It tells you that the percentage of women having miscarriages, yeast infections, certain things that go along with their body is because of the interaction with the male penis. It's not a if then a fuck up thrown up in the air. I hate when y'all do that shit because that means you're too lazy to look it up or you haven't heard it because it's out here in the world as far as information that now we have deduced and we have scientifically figured out that if this woman keeps fucking this man and she keeps fucking men because the penis going up inside of her brings the bacteria brings, that's how she has a miscarriage. So it's not because of her vagina. There are cases where the eggs get caught in the fallopian tubes. And that doesn't have to do with the man. The actual miscarriage has to do with the man. Her body is reacting to his penis. It's not thrown up in the air. And if you're not gonna research shit, don't disagree until you fucking. Sometimes that's crazy in this space that y'all do that shit before you even know for a fact yourself and go look it up. While you sitting there talking shit, go look it up. And then you realize the first thing that pop up, yes, the majority of the miscarriages and shit like that is because of the man's penis. And then you can never go back and say it could be
What?
because no, it's only because of that. Most of the time it's because of that. So that's why a lot of that shit happens. It's not because she's out here being fucking whatever. Some of it has to do with because of the man's penis and her interaction with that man that she's been with. So y'all contribute to some of the issues that happen with women and child and all that. Even down to fucking yeast infection. Because we fucking y'all. So at the end of the day, you can't never not say that you don't know this as a fact. That's crazy. You do know this. You heard this and now you know it. And if you don't know, go look it up for real. But if you don't believe me, you ain't got to never believe me. Just go look it up while you're talking instead of talking and saying, and no, that's not no. Because most of the time, it's the information's out here. And it's true. They have figured it out now. That's what's going on. So it's not no hypothetical. That's crazy.
I just really want us to think about some things. So even again, like I was saying before, a slight reiteration with some additions. Us as men, even when men get older, just as much as a woman's fertility may go down, you know what happens to men? They wound up having something called ED.
Mm-hmm.
They wound up becoming the sperm count lowers.
Ooh,
see, this is what I'm
good.
saying.
Well,
You see what I'm saying? Like, may I finish?
My bad. Go
So
ahead.
this is what I mean. This is what I mean by it's y'all need to think about the concept, like the type of men that started the concept of the wall. First and foremost, these are the men who like to, you know what I'm saying, do stuff, I guess, with younger women. These are the older guys who's like, yeah, I'm 50. I don't see no problem with what Shannon Sharp did with the chick that was like 19. The only reason why you would talk about a wall again is because of babies. Men, once you hit that age, that point in your life, I'm only 43. I'm not really trying to have no more. I mean, you know, I did want to have 3, but at this point I'm like, nah, that's over with. Because
Why?
I'm too stuck in my root because my routine, everything. I'm like, my child's grown. I'm not in the head space and spirit to go through diapers again, up at 2 a.m, doctor's appointments and shots. You know what I'm saying?
You would be that father that would be involved in. Yeah.
Absolutely. Come on now. I mean, I was up, of course. I mean, that's what I was saying. That ain't even no question. I'm just saying.
Salute to you for that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I was raised with my
guys,
father. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to believe briefly because I was raised with my father. So, I mean, of course, I'm going to, you know, imitate what it is that I grew up with. I was taken care of. Why would I not take care of mine? That's just automatic. It's not a thought. It's not a thought. It's not even something to think about. It's just as automatic as actually brushing your teeth and washing your face and everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's just as automatic as wiping your butt when you get finished doing number 2 or something. I mean, it's not to be thought about. That's what you're supposed to do. Period. So moving past that part to land it and then, give it back to you guys. Jen, I want you to think about the caliber of men who brought up this whole wall thing. I want you to think about truly what they continuously say why is the reason of the wall. Then I want you to go ahead and reflect your mind back to real life. And what do people really look for once we get a certain age? We look for companionship. We look for somebody.
Then that says that all those people,
Remember,
that 51% is not nobody's companion. They're not
do
worth
you
companionship.
remember when you were saying, like, you know what? Because I think I remember you said this a few times. You said, I don't even care, like, if we all, you know what I'm saying, in the same room. Like, I just want to know you in the same house with me, right? You remember that? I just want to know that
that's
you
me,
just
though.
there. No, but see, that's the thing. That's not just you, is my point. That's a lot. It's just not talked about. See, that's not the narrative pushed. That's my point. In real life, no, it's way more just like that. Just to know, like, at any point, if I wanted to, I can come get a hug. If I wanted to, I can just come lay with you. That is what it is. But I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead. Respect. Thank you.
Okay, let me say this. Now, you mentioned people getting ED. From what I understand, ED is usually caused by bad dieting, which kind of ties into taking care of yourself and keeping yourself healthy. That's what I hear anyway.
You don't
It ain't
know.
like,
You can't hear. It's not true.
or maybe low blood pressure or something. I don't know, but that's sounding more like a health concern rather than you just getting old. I don't know.
Now, wait. Now, okay, real quick. So you said health, exactly. And what's the number one thing that starts to decrease the older you get is your what?
Testosterones. Yep.
No, your health. Period. Overall, everything. Your reflexes, your immune system, everything. Like the older we get, it slowly starts to die down. Whether you recognize it while the change is happening or not, it's slowly dying down.
And it's
my
everything.
immune system
It's everything like that. You took an aspirin, or you took a Motrin. You took, you ate the hamburger from a McDonald's one day, or you had all that, because none of us live a holistic life completely without anything. So all that comes into play when you get older, because all the side effects that come from it. And of course, in respects to you, hustler, the people who pay attention to that and do that less often and try to do a more holistic or take care of themselves so they don't get the headaches and they don't have to use ibuprofen. The people who use ibuprofen more, unfortunately, they're not going to be in such great health at the end of their life as a person who uses it less. That's just the chips are fall where they fall. That's a Murphy's Law of it by default. If unfortunately, if you smoked a lot of cigarettes, you may have a different kind of lung situation than a person who smoked weed or drink cannabis tea. It's going to be whatever it is, because none of us live whole. You may have just come into the holistic life, or may have had it to sprinkle through your life, through your life throughout your lifetime. But for the most part, we've all been. It's even starting with the vaccinations. That was not even with our permission as kids. You know what I'm saying? So those of us who had chickenpox, are going to have shingles later. That's just what that is, because you've been vaccinated for chickenpox. The byproduct is having shingles when you're 65, 75 years
Not
old.
even just that. Not even just that. I mean, things like, for example, diabetes can affect the sexual drive. Thyroids can affect the sexual drive. There are so many different components that as you get older that can affect your sexual drive, even down to something that's most common, which most people do disregard, which is stress. Once you think about it, like, when you all upset and everything, you don't feel sexual. Now imagine if you continuously on a regular basis stressed out. That's going to decrease your sexual activity. It's going to decrease how much you even like get horny or wet, right? It's going to affect that. Like when you all effed up about something, bills or whatever, it's kind of hard to really get into the mood and the mode. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Jen know what I'm talking about right now. So it's all of these components that come into play, hustler, is basically what I'm saying. So you know, when we think about it, like the whole wall aspect, like I said, nah, man, I really do believe that needs to be overlooked again and reevaluated, because from my observation, it's extremely flawed. It's an extremely flawed theory that has no pillars. It's a sandcastle, and the tide has come in. I digress. My mic is muted.
Okay, sure. But even think about like even think about all the like you said, you're not when you're upset, you're not you're not turned on, you're not horny, you're not interested in having sex. And then remember your video the other day where we were talking about like having like that misplaced, that energy, putting it somewhere else. And if you don't learn to put it somewhere, productive, it can be, problematic, right? So that is almost on that same level
Yeah.
too, where you don't have anyone to love or love you, you're not having any type of sex. So all that frustration, all that energy, all that, all that tension is building. And especially if you're far and few between people, you're trying to keep your body count low. You don't want to add to it by being out here being a horn dog. But God forbid, the worst kind is actually being in a relationship with someone laying next to them every night and literally not wanting to screw, when the whole point of having one person is that you can do it anytime you want.
Nah, I get you on that. I mean, because a lot of folks don't realize,
Oh,
like,
when you being here, it's because I can, right?
when you absolutely.
Now I got to go
But
find someone, get to know them, and maybe they can get the box, or maybe I'll get some wee. Like, no, if you're here, but because you stressing me the hell out, and because life is, and you don't know how to be a man, so I can't be the woman. All that shit, crazy.
Yeah. The main thing is Jen, you
That's how
gotta
you get
really.
there.
Yeah. No, I get you on that. So if you take time and think about like how most people even go about relationships or anything nowadays, right? How they think about it, the mentality of operation that takes place. A lot of this has a lot to do with like really what's pushed. Jen, it's not healthy out here. It's not. And that's the main reason why I was speaking about the definition of like if we really break down like this whole wall BS. Like I said the other night, man, a lot of people get discouraged. Like I've heard you, you know what I'm saying, a few times we talked and you was like, Smitty nuns, and I'm like, Jen, no, it's not. Like, what are you talking about? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's far from over. Like, you have no idea. Like, you're 50 right now. Like, shoot. Like I said, I got aunts that live to be about 80 something. Shoot. Honestly, if you're talking about wanting to have companionship, now if you're talking about on the mentality of I want to have like a family and kids at your age, okay, I could say maybe, yeah, we might be past that point, Jen, right? Being realistic. But if you're talking about having someone to love you and you love on them, man, that shit ain't far from your reach at all. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, there's been a certain narrative that's been pushed out there to make us believe that that's the case. But it's not true. It's not true at all. And I get that right there. The game does change. Once you reach a certain stage in your life. And that's why I said specifically when we're younger, for example, right? So the game, like when you're younger, like say in our 20s, early 30s or something, you're looking for somebody to settle down and have a family with. Let's just say for whatever.
Fucked up, because the guys, that can't even make any sense in real life. For me as a 20-something-year-old, when I settled down with the guy that I was with, that's not what he was trying to do. He was 20-something years old. He was on a career path. How is that? That doesn't even match up.
Yeah, see, the thing is because
That's
a lot
crazy.
of us
That was a
men,
waste of fucking time. Yeah.
a lot of us as men, unfortunately, if you again listen to the narratives, because the same men that speak about
For him to be single today, it's crazy. But go ahead.
the same men that speak about the wall are the exact same men that be like, yeah, nah, you shouldn't be worried about getting married in your 20s, young blood, and this and that, because they're thinking that that man don't have a wall and that man does. First of all, tomorrow's not promised. So just to start from there on a very, very basic level, tomorrow's not promised. It ain't no guarantee you got 50 more years through your 20s. Lord knows how much time you got to build your legacy before you exit. So it's just, again, there's so many flaws in all of this that's spoken about. If you really take time and break the shit down, so many flaws, right? So when you talking about he wasn't ready, yeah, a lot of men, like, honestly, that's not preached to us. I've personally spoken about that multiple times on panels and even on my own platform.
At
Like
20
how,
years old, what's not preached to you? To go get a career
well, think
or
about
get
it,
married?
right? The one thing I can say, whether we want to say it's because of pressure or the woman couldn't leave because of jobs and stuff, the fact is, like, for example, my parents, like, shoot, my mom is 1 year older than my father. I think my mom was like 20 when my dad was 20. They got married, was together till my pops passed away, until my mom became a widow. I mean, so my point is that once upon a time, we actually like I want us to think about it. They will say all about the 50s. You know how dudes love to go back. We was the best during this time and everything. But then but then if you think about it, when we were back during that time, weren't our grandparents and them getting married and settling down at young ages? I know people that say stories about how my grandparents got married. My grandpa was like 17 or 18 or something like that.
Right, but the life expectancy was not even to be living as long as we are old right now.
The average life expectancy back then was 55 for Black people.
Right, so we're doing way better right now because we're already into that 40 and 50-year-old gap, where they weren't even making it. They were, were passing away at this point. So the 40 for you guys and me and you guys, they weren't living this long and then still be have this much vitality and be this young. So something big happened, they weren't living that long to even do this.
Right.
But maybe that's it, because now the expectancy was like, oh, you can live to your 80. So now you're gonna wait till you're 50 to finally be with someone. Because that video that I was getting ready to show you, that girl was 24 and she's never had a boyfriend. It was somebody else that hadn't been dating in 10 years. You hadn't dated in a whole decade. COVID came and happened. You haven't found anyone. And then, of course, I mean, I'm not trying to be negative on only making on the men, because the women have also let themselves go. However, there's a lot of women that look like me that are very much single, because every woman in my video was not a booger wolf or heavy on the eyes. Some women were actually easy on the eyes, and they're just kind of like you had on your video the other day, Smitty, just kind of like, well, I'll just get a dog and be, make sure I know how to shoot a gun. And because at the end of the day, if men are telling you as a man that you got all these options and you can go out here and do whatever, and if you don't like your 40, you can trade her in for a 20, then you're telling the women, maybe you should choose better. Okay, now what does that mean? What does that leave? Because you're also part of the choices, which is crazy. The guy who can choose better, the guy who has options. And then, because nowadays men are having some men want lavender weddings, these LGBTQ men, they want lavender marriages, which is basically you can marry your gay best friend. Why not? For some women, So
hold on, wait a minute.
I'm
lost.
I'm here for the shit always.
Hold on, wait a minute. Just I know, but just back.
So back up. So now look, we have what is it called? LTBA, which is living together but apart. So now me and you can live together, but you can stay right there in your side of town, and I can stay right here in my side of town, and we'll meet up and be with each other, but we can be together. Not a long distance wedding. We can even live around the corner, or you can live on the other side of the next door if you want to buy the house next door, but you just don't live with me. Now, my gay best friend, who is absolutely gay, but I want to be married, and so does he. He wants to have a family. He can't make a baby no other way, so he gets a nice young woman, and him and his single straight best friend woman get married, and thus we have a lavender marriage, which means he stays gay, they stay married. It's not illegal. He's only married to one person. He's not cheating. She knows he's gay. He won't have a family any other way because two men can't make a baby. She's like, fuck it. If these men out here don't want to be with me, then I'll marry someone who wants to be married, which is my gay best friend. He's never going to hit on me. We only got to fuck one time to make a child. And that's it. Everyone's happy. I got a baby. He has a family. He goes and live his life. I'm happy with my life. He's financially responsible. He is the baby daddy. He's not running from his responsibility, but he's just got a boyfriend, and I don't care. Just my husband. A lavender marriage. Lavender. Lavender.
Yeah, I'm checked out of that one. Be quite honest with you, I'm checked out.
At the end of the day, what the lady's gonna do? Because y'all not. Hustler is still single at 45, but he definitely doesn't want a 50-year-old woman.
41.
41. You still don't want that guy that hit on me. He was 35. The coffee guy, I think he was 35. So
Okay.
41. Yeah, 41.
So you don't like him younger?
Obviously, my ex was 12 years younger than me.
Okay.
Only person that's ever been older than me, as I've dated one guy that's been older than me.
Cool.
Everybody else has been within a couple years younger, if not younger. But you've already stated your game. I'm not saying for me and you. I'm just saying a woman that looks like and is like me, or like physically, as well as but because she's 50, you're not. That's not your choice, and that's what's happening. Especially to the women that were saying that they were 40.
But see, the thing is,
I prefer older women. I prefer women my age and older.
I mean, I don't look. The main thing.
Thanks
again,
for the credit, though. Yeah.
I don't. All right. So now, me, of course, there's a certain age I won't go too far down. There is an age I won't go too far up. Like, I'm not about to get with a 70-year-old just because we compatible. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Right.
You gotta try to get with Blanche.
All right. So the oldest woman I've ever had a sexual encounter with, a long time ago, nothing recent. I was 39. She was 55. I knew I couldn't be with somebody that old because when we were doing it, her nipples wouldn't get hard.
What?
I was frustrated. Yeah. I kept twisting them and everything. They wouldn't get hard.
Were they real?
Yeah. She
Are
just
you
old.
sure?
What, they were sagging?
I don't know about that because nipples get hard if they real.
I've only dealt with. I'm not somebody who's ever had a BBL body, and I would know the difference. No, that's her body. She was a 55-year-old woman who.
Well, that means I don't got long before my nipples don't get hard no more.
She was 55, but I would say she could pass for about a good 45.
Is that what you're trying to tell me? That in a few years my nipples won't get hard anymore?
I don't know anything about your orifices, Venus, Genesis. I don't.
Orifice is my mouth.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about your body. I don't know what will happen.
My orifice is my mouth.
Who are we to tell you about your body?
Yeah, I can't.
That's just scary to be like, she was just 55 and her nipples stopped working. It's crazy.
Yeah, they stopped working. Yeah, them Jones they stayed low. Them Jones stayed low. They was hiding.
Low lights is crazy. Went from headlights to low light is crazy.
So
oh my God.
My point is that like when we talking about like that age factor, Hustler, I hear you on what you're saying. Like, I prefer a woman this age. It ain't no preference on no age. It's more so a preference on the compatibility of lifestyle. At least once you reach, I would think, around our age. You ain't nothing but 2 under me. You the same age as the mother of my child. So I think you born in 84, if I'm not mistaken.
That's because his age preference is tied to fertility. So you just need to,
And that's what I'm
instead of just
talking
saying
about.
it like he doesn't, like it's not a factor, and just say it. I want children, so I want someone young enough to have children. That eliminates anybody else who has question, or anyone who you're leaving it to be foggy for, because all those women won't be attracted to you, and you wouldn't be looking at them because they're not at the fertile age. So literally, just say that to yourself and stop like making it like, oh well, she can start it. No. 35 is a little almost too late for her to start having kids according to what we got going on. So she needs to be younger than that if you want to have children. So you need to say she can at least be 35 because that 40-year-old woman that treats you good, that don't want to have no more kids because her tube tied, she might be the best one for you, and you might have knock you off your feet because she's 40. But because you want children, then that needs to literally be the factor. But that's those women will only be on your radar, not everybody else.
That's a fact.
Wasting their fucking time.
I just
Wasting their goddamn time.
I just want to say real quick, Jen, thank you so much. I just want to let you know I'm getting ready to drop down. It's that time for me, beloved. All right.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Good night. Oh.
Yeah, nah, I still got a curfew. Yeah, I still got a curfew. I got to make sure I keep my stuff in order. You know that. Much respect to you. Hustler, you have a wonderful evening. To the chat. Thank you guys very much. Much respect. All right, now.
Thanks for